Hi Pisces, and welcome back to my channel, fam. If you're new here, I'm Shannon and welcome to World Peace Tarot. Today we'll be doing a Celtic cross spread for your monthly message for the next 30 days to come. This reading is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, okay? So if this video doesn't resonate, feel free to check out your other placements, okay? If you don't know what your other placements are, I have a birthday chart calculator listed in the description below, along with my email address if you are interested in a private reading. Okay? So Pisces, we got the King of Swords showing up here for your overall energy. So right now you're in a spot in your life where you're seeking clarity, right? You're going things about in a logical way. Whatever you're going through right now, you're not letting your emotions get the best of you, and you're really standing in your power here. The Chariot in the reverse. So there's been some blockages here. My Pisces are trying to move forward, right? And there's been some blockages, some things slowing you down. Maybe you received some information here that really stalled the process moving forward. The root of the problem here is a Queen of Wands in reverse. So I'm not sure if this is your energy or someone else's energy, but it's like a lack of motivation, right? Not being inspired, letting other people sway your thought process or convince you what's best for you type of thing, okay? But I see here in the present moment, you are really trying to think logical, right? Putting yourself first. What's in your mind? What's above it all? What are you thinking about? Three of Cups here. So maybe there was a third party interference here. Maybe there was some type of party or celebration, and you let it get in the way of your progress moving forward. In the past here, we're dealing with the Page of Pentacles. So maybe there was an offer. And then we got the Five of Wands in the reverse moving forward, which is exactly how we want to see the Five of Wands in the reverse. We want to see, well, the Five of Wands in the upright isn't bad either. It's about healthy competition here. But in the reverse, it's almost like if giving up something that's not worth fighting for, or making the decision to, stop competing for something. Maybe it wasn't worth your time. And we'll get clarification on all these cards here. But we got the Knight of Cups in the reverse for your external influences here. So maybe there was some dishonesty from the heart coming here. All right. We got your Lovers here for your hopes and your fears, and the King of Pentacles for your outcome. Okay. So I love that for your outcome, right? Stability, right? Someone who has their financial issues together. All right, let's take a look here at the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here for my Pisces overall energy? Ace of Swords, Justice in the reverse. Yeah, you got some clarity here about a situation. That's why you're thinking really logical, right? Maybe there was a conversation that was had, but either way, you got some information to where you saw the truth of something, right? And it really stalled you here. Death in the reverse. Maybe there was a situation you had to go back to and finish up. Some cycle you had to close out before you could move forward. But I can see you're like, this wasn't fair, right? With the Justice in the reverse, it's like, this is not fair that I have to go through this, that I have to revisit the past. Like, I want to move forward here with the Chariot. You wanted to move forward. You didn't want to be slowed down, but I understand, Pisces. Sometimes we just have to finish up some things, close out a chapter, tie up the loose ends before we can move forward here. All right. So why is the Queen of Wands here for the root of the problem, right? Why is the Queen of Wands here for my precious Pisces, Spirit? Temperance, Four of Swords in the reverse. It seems like you were dealing with somebody who was like very uninspired and was trying to find the patience to stick around with you or something. Maybe they didn't, with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, maybe they didn't like your ideas. Maybe they didn't agree with this forward movement that you were going through. Maybe that's what you had to deal with, was a breakup or something, or maybe you had to let go of some people because they didn't support your dreams moving forward. Maybe you want to move somewhere or go somewhere. We're gonna have to get more clarification on that Chariot here, but this Queen of Wands energy, it's like they weren't inspired by what you were doing. They weren't working together with you, right? And they were trying to have patience so that they could move forward. But it's like they weren't doing the spiritual work, or they weren't. It's like they were trying to rush this along with the Four of Swords in the reverse. Maybe you had to make room. Maybe you had to cut out this person in order to make room in your life to move forward. Right? Because it's like they had patience for you, but they weren't inspired by you, and they were just trying to rush you along. And maybe that's why you stopped. And maybe that's why you're like, whoa, okay. I have to like get my life in order before I can actually move forward and be successful. Yeah. Star here in the reverse, clarifying the Chariot. You were worried if you just rushed ahead that you wouldn't be successful, that your dreams wouldn't come true. You didn't want to rush into something, right, Pisces? Why is the Page of Pentacles here in the reverse for my Pisces? Or it's not in the reverse. The Page of Pentacles is in the upright. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for the recent past? The Fountain in the reverse. You know, that's a special card inside of this deck, so I have to look up what that meaning is. Let's get one more card. Why is the Fountain here? King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like what it's trying to say is, in the past someone made you an offer, right? And I think that your energies didn't flow together, right, with the Fountain here in the reverse. Like your guys' ideas didn't flow together. It kind of bounced off of each other. With the King of Cups in the reverse, it's like this wasn't emotionally fulfilling for you. Whatever offer this was, it was like a small offer, right? It wasn't a large offer. Maybe it was just messages. Maybe this person just like planted seeds in your head, like, oh, you know, if we get together and we move forward, I'll help you with this and I'll help you with that idea and I'll invest in you in this way and that way. And just like you could see, like it just wasn't. It wasn't fulfilling. The offers that they were giving wasn't fulfilling. They weren't flowing, right? Your guys' ideas weren't flowing together, all right? And why is the Three of Cups here in the upright for what's on my Pisces mind right now? Three of Cups again. Three of Cups, clarifying the Three of Cups by the Knight of Coins and reversed. It's like somebody was stalled here with the King, with the Knight of Coins in the reverse. This is somebody who is stalled. This is someone who is delayed, right? And with the Three of Cups being clarified by the Three of Cups, it's like you were stalled because of a celebration or a party. Maybe you're thinking about the fact that maybe you're feeling guilty because you were celebrating, right? That you were having a good time while tying up the loose ends. Maybe maybe you feel guilty because you had to let go of somebody, right? But there was also a reason to celebrate. I don't know, maybe you had a family reunion, or you went out to a party or a nightclub or whatever. But while you were closing up the loose ends, like, you weren't moving forward, you weren't doing what you wanted to do. So it's like you decided, hey, I'm just gonna party, right? I'm just gonna have a good time. Why not? Right? So maybe that's on your conscience. Maybe that's something you're thinking about, is the fact that having a good time has slowed you down, right? Not only are, you stalled, because you have to like reevaluate the relationships in your life, but you're also stalled because you're just enjoying life and you're having a good time. And that's okay, Pisces, right? That's okay. It's all right to slow down and have a good time every once in a while. Right. Especially after you got some bad news, right? Some bad news that you thought was unjustified, right? Something that really upset you. Maybe something this person said, right? And then, dealing with that, it's like, yeah, you deserve to go out and have a good time. All right, we got the Queen of Cups here for the road ahead. I like that. Why is the Queen of Cups here for the road ahead? Woo! That's too many. Can I just get one more for the Queen of Cups? And the Five of Wands in the reverse for the journey ahead, Spirit. 2 more shuffles. Page of Wands. So the journey ahead here, yeah, it looks like you decide to stop working towards something or trying so hard to make something work here with the Five of Pentacles. You're giving up on that. You say, this is not worth fighting for anymore. I'm following my heart here with the Queen of Cups. You're not letting small offers or bad information upset you anymore here, making you feel unstable. And moving forward, like right now, I see you're really logical. You're like, what step do I have to take now to cut this person out, or do this, or make this step, or make this move? What do I have to do? And in the path moving forward, I see you being a bit more emotional. Okay, either that, or I feel like, yeah, because Pisces, Queen of Cups, this is your energy, right? Going from being unemotionally fulfilled in the past, going forward to being more emotionally fulfilled here. And we got the Page of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Cups here. So what I think this is saying is that you're going to be working with somebody who is very creative, right? Someone who has the same type of ideas as you, right? Someone who's creatively inspired, right? Someone who's not just giving you these petty offers, petty ideas, or just like uninspired ones where people are just saying stuff to like catch your interest or keep you entertained by them and their ideas. This is over here somebody who's really inspired here with this wand, right? You let go of other people who weren't inspired, and now you're going to be finding someone who's inspired, right? Someone who can work under you, like under your wing or something, right? Because this is a page and you're a queen, right? So they're going to have really good ideas with these wands, right? And right next to the Queen of Cups, it's going to make you feel great. You're going to feel like you can use your emotions again. Everything doesn't have to be so logical, right? Now that you're inspired and you're working with somebody who's also inspired, you can let your emotions help steer the boat a little bit. It doesn't have to be so logical, so strict and straightforward, right? You can use your emotions to help you make decisions because you know you're working with someone who's also very creatively inspired by the same things you're working on. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups here in the reverse for external influences. Why is this here? Judgment in the reverse. Why is the Judgment in the reverse here? The Devil and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Wow. We got the Knight of Cups clarified by the Judgment in the reverse, the Devil in the upright, and the Knight of Cups in the upright. So I feel like somebody was... The Knight of Cups in the reverse is like player type of energy. More or less, it's like cheater energy. And next to the Judgment card in the reverse, it's like, yeah, they did something that hurt your heart. They did something that was unjustified, something where you're judging them a little bit now with that Judgment card, right? And maybe it has something to do with being influenced by drugs and alcohol here, because I do see, partying is like what's on your mind, right? The fact that you're stalled due to some celebrating. So maybe that is playing in an external influence on you too. Maybe there's too much partying going on here. But like I said, we need to celebrate every once in a while. I feel more or less like, yeah, partying too much, it could be an external influence, but I feel like my Pisces needed that, okay? I feel like what this is trying to say is that somebody that you're dealing with, right, did something unjustifiable, and it was because of devil energy, right? Person, place, or thing, right, that caused them to act out of line, right? It could have been drugs, it could have been alcohol, it could have been another person, okay? And with the Knight of Cups here in the reverse, again, I feel like it was another person. And if it wasn't another person, I just feel like you were very emotionally attached to this person. You were very romantic and loving and caring towards this person, and it's like this devil energy got in the way and caused this person to act out. And because of this situation, it is making it harder on you. Maybe you are going out and having a good time. Maybe that's your revenge, right? Maybe that's one reason why you slowed down to have a good time, is because you're like, this person had a good time, right? But my Pisces, I can see you know how to party like a responsible adult, right? Where this person over here kind of, everything goes out the window once they start to party, right? All their morals and stuff like that, everything that they care about, like they get drunk and they act a fool. Why do we have the Lovers here for my Pisces hopes and fears moving forward? Why is the Lovers here? 2 side shuffles. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, why the Queen of Swords in the reverse? Why the Queen of Swords in the reverse? Page of Swords in the reverse. I feel like obviously it's very important to you to center yourself here. We got Empress on the bottom of the deck, right? Finding your creative energy, producing wonderful ideas, moving forward with your life, finding an awesome partnership. I feel like that's something that's on Pisces' mind, is having a healthy, balanced relationship, finding soulmates throughout this lifetime, right? People who can help you, encourage you, and move forward, right? But your biggest fear here with all this sword energy, you don't want to have to cut people out, right? It's like, you hope that you do, because you want to cut people out when they're slowing you down or they're stalling your progress, right? But you don't want to have to. You don't want to have to cuss somebody out, right? And here with the Page of Swords in the reverse, it's like, you hope that, I feel like this person from the past, it's like, you hope that you just have to cut them out and never talk to them again, right? But it's also like your fear is like spying on them, or them spying on you, or checking on each other. I don't mean like spying, but like it's like you hope, it's like your fear is like keeping in touch with this person and then having to cut them out again or cuss them out, and you don't want to do that, but you also don't want them to stop like checking your news, your story feed, or looking at your social media, or sending you a text message from here then to then, or maybe not the text message part, but it's like I feel like you almost like you want this person to check up on you, right? But it's also your biggest fear because you're afraid of letting this person back in and having to cut them out all over again. So Pisces, I know here with the Lovers, it's a partnership and serious relationships that help us grow and make us better people. Like you yearn for those, right? So why is the Hermit here for advice? Or we'll do the advice last. Let's get King of Pentacles here for the outcome. I like that. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Let's get one card at a time. Spirit, please and thank you for your amazing guidance. Ten of Cups. That's the most happy, most fulfilling card, man. I like that. Why the Ten of Cups? Why the Ten of Cups here for my Pisces? This is the most likely outcome, Pisces, based on the energy that you got going on right now. Understand that energy is always fluid and can always change. And if you don't like this outcome, which I think you will, but if you don't, you always have the power to change it, right? Now that you have a forecast of what's going to come, all right? And then the Sun here in the reverse. Wow. Hermit on the bottom of the deck here. So the most likely outcome I see for you is possibly starting a new business, opening a website, having a new job, being your own boss, really investing in something that you are emotionally tied to. Will there be blockages? Yeah. Maybe you'll have a hard time finding great partnerships. Maybe you'll need like a partner to help you run the business, or someone to help design the web page. Like you're going to need other people, right? And I see them coming forward for you, okay? But with the Sun in the reverse, it might be difficult, right? Being able to decipher who is going to be a good person to work with and who's not going to be a good person to work with, okay? But with the Hermit here as your advice is to go within, do some inner work. It's not saying isolate yourself. No, you're never going to meet people isolating yourself. It's just saying have some alone time. Have some alone time so that you can figure out what exactly you want to do in order to make your dreams come true, who you can flow with, who's going to work well with you, right? Once you know what you want and what you don't want, then you can move forward trying to make connections with people again. Trying to find people, Two of Wands, that you can work with, right? That have the same ideas as you. But the Two of Wands also represents being ready to move forward, right? Wanting to move forward, but still being tied to something here creatively. So, and I see that here with you, slowing down to close up the loose ends, right? Finish out whatever you need to finish out, whatever project, so that you can really move forward, right? And use your intuition. Can I get one more card for advice when it comes to my Pisces? Six of Wands. Okay. Spirit is saying, go forward with this creative endeavor. Balance out your life and move forward. You're going to be successful. It's almost like Spirit is promising your success here. Okay? People like you. All right? People like working with you. People like partying with you. People like want to collaborate with you. It's like even these people who knew that they didn't have the same ideas as you, they still wanted to invest in you. They still want to collaborate with you because you're just a likable person. And Spirit's really saying, tie up the loose ends with these people that, you know, wasn't really working out with, you know what I mean? So that you can be in one spot, right? And move forward whole, right? It seems like you half in the past and half in the future, and Spirit's just saying, get present here, go within, tie up the loose ends from the past so that you can move forward and be present and successful here in the present, because Six of Wands, it's a very successful energy. It's completing your goals. It's having a small level of fame. It's having followers, lots of friends here. Okay. Let's get some advice. Or first, let's get some oracle cards. I'm getting pulled to the archetype cards for my Pisces. Let's take a look at this Chariot here in your dreams, right? This thing that you're trying to be super logical about so that you can get your emotions involved again, right? You're trying to, in the past, you weren't emotionally fulfilled by the offers coming in. So you're taking your emotions out. You're being super logical so that you can finish out a chapter and move forward, okay? So that you can start being creative again, right? Start getting in your Empress energy again, regardless of your gender. All right, let's get an archetype card for my Pisces. I want to know about your dreams. I want to know about this forward movement, moving forward, that you're so passionate about. One card, please, Spirit. Please and thank you. Let's do 2 shuffles. There we go. The womb. All right. Again, this is this energy of like birthing something new, having a great idea, moving forward with this great idea. Tell me more about it. Ground it. It's like you're trying to ground yourself in this present moment so that you can move forward with this idea that you're trying to birth into reality here, right? It's like you have so much ideas, and it's like you don't want to just spew them out to the world, right? You don't want to just like word vomit your ideas. You really want to articulate yourself clearly, put your ideas out there beautifully, display them beautifully here, right? Maybe my Pisces are moving. Maybe my Pisces can't. Maybe you're grounding yourself so that you can buy a new house, or maybe you're grounding yourself so that you can settle things out at home so you can move forward. I feel like my Pisces want to travel or go forward somewhere, but they have to ground themselves at their home base or where they live first before they can move forward with this new idea with the womb. Let me get one more oracle card from the Roots and Wings oracle deck for my Pisces. Kindreds. Yeah. So maybe you're really healing some issues here with, this is like my 3 of Pentacles, right? So that you can move forward and work better with other people here. But you have an idea that you're trying to birth into reality. I really feel like my Pisces are trying to work things out with their home life here, with kindreds and home. Maybe you're buying a new home. Maybe you're doing something to make your family feel more grounded and more comfortable before you move forward with this new creative endeavor. My Pisces could also be starting a new family here with this grounded and home and kindreds. I mean, maybe you're not moving forward because you have to fix some family issues, or maybe someone you know is having a baby here with this womb. Can I get one Oracle card for my Pisces. Yeah, maybe my Pisces found out that somebody is having a baby by them. Or maybe they cheated and now they're pregnant or something of that nature. Time to nap. That's really coming through with this Hermit card. Taking time to relax, right? You're not moving forward, right? With that Chariot in reverse, you've been stalled. You're not moving forward. It's really a time for you to just slow down, reassess, and ground yourself, right, at your home. Ground yourself in your home base. Make yourself feel comfortable before you can move forward. Tie up the loose ends with family members that may need your help. Let's get one advice card from Ask and It Is Given by Jerry and Esther Hicks. 2 shuffles. Yeah, I feel like somebody may be having a baby here, right? When 2 becomes 3 here in a home and you have to ground yourself. Maybe this isn't something you wanted with the Sun in the reverse, but in the end, ultimately, it's going to make you happy with the 10 of Cups here. I have the ability, that message isn't for everyone, just for some. Take what resonates. I have the ability to direct my own thoughts. I have the ability to direct my own thoughts. You have the opinion of observing things. You have the option of observing things as they are, or of imagining them as you want them to be. And whichever option you choose, your thoughts produce a vibration within you that equals your point of attraction. And then circumstances and events line up to match the vibration that you offer. Alright, so just remember that your thoughts create your reality. So take time to relax, take a nap, right? Go within for the answers so that you can close up the loose ends or figure out what you're doing with this home situation so that you can move forward and follow your heart, right? Alright, let's leave this here. And I would like to read out of the book what this womb means. I would like to go further into that for you. 10, let's see. If I can find it. XL. Is this right? There we go. XL. There we go. The womb, the nest, the belly, the origin. Everything has an origin story. The womb archetype asks us to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning, the mother beyond the mother, in a world that often navigates the power and necessity of feminine principles. This card returns us to the warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which we came. It is a card of receiving, not achieving, of accepting love from the mother of all. She is the life-giving force that gives and cherishes even the most wounded and desperate soul. No matter how lashed you are, the womb awaits your return to help you heal and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return to reborn in the name of love. The womb is everywhere. It is beyond gender, beyond time. We are within it as it is within us. Okay. So this card really speaks of returning home, right? Going within and figuring out issues, which just ties in to this whole situation here. So Pisces, or rather someone that you love is actually with child, or someone that you might not love so much, you know, someone used to deal with this with child, or maybe you're just fresh with ideas. Either way, there's some loose ends that you have to tie up when it comes to your home life and really grounding yourself, right? Whether we're buying a new home or moving to a new home or just fixing things up at home so that you feel comfortable moving forward. Let's get some channeled messages and then we'll close it all out for you. When it comes to my Pisces, Spirit, what do you want them to know? Alright, we got beyond east. It says beyond east. So maybe expedition, say, but so what are you trying to say, Spirit? Beyond east. So time. So maybe it's time you go east. Never east. I think east represents the pentacles. Maybe it's just saying maybe it's time you go beyond. Maybe you need to go on a trip, okay? But I think it's saying you need to ground yourself, right? Maybe go think more than just about money. Think more than just logically. I think east represents earth energy. So I think that's what it's saying, is to just really ground yourself, think in your heart space, right? Love from your heart space, and really go beyond just thinking about earthly things like my job, my money, the things I have, the people in my life. Like you want to just you want to go deeper with your thoughts here. An expedition fell on home, so maybe you are thinking about moving forward and buying a new home, right? But you have to finish up, closing out whatever you're doing where you're living now, right? And then but say fell on kindreds. Maybe people that you love have something to say about this. They have something to say about what you want to do moving forward, activities, friends. But having fun with your friends and really going out like you've been doing, right? That may be something that slowed you down a little bit, right? Seriously, born to explore. Seriously, born to explore. So whatever's holding you down, whatever's slowing you up, whatever this blockage is, serenity. It says serenity. Serenity. So whatever, you're going to find peace in moving forward, right? Going on expeditions, like you were born to explore, you were born to move forward, right? You were born from this womb to move forward, so you're not going to be blocked for long, okay? Between comfort, right? That's where you're at right now. You're in between feeling comfortable, right? And that's why you're here grounding yourself. New, encourage and new. Encourage new. So Spirit's encouraging a new start. The Spirit understands and acknowledges the fact that you're in between a comfortable time, all right? But always, practice serenity here, because you are born to explore. You're just in between a rough, a rock and a hard spot, but at least you're in your hometown, or at least you're somewhere where there's friends and activities that you can do to have fun in the meantime while you're dealing with this difficult situation. All right, Pisces, that was a nice reading. I enjoyed it. All right, if you liked my content, don't forget to send me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Love and light.